Saturdays. Oh, wait, wrong game? Wrong game, sorry. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. How's everybody holding up? Happy Wednesday this time. Yeah, sorry, some rescheduling had to be done, but hope everyone is ready and excited for a new game tonight. Potentially series if we'll really be into it. So let's go play some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yay! Hey Yash, hey Natalia, what a song to come into. Judgement. Yes, I felt like it was only right to start with this. I'm good, I think. Good. Hope everyone's week has been going okay so far. I am waiting for the game to start. And I am really hoping that I'm going to get out of this with my voice is still intact because some of you might know there's going to be a lot of reading in this game. There is no voiceover. So, please tell me, how is everybody feeling about my stupid dumb voice acting? Also, for some reason, it's in windowed mode again, so please give me some time so we can go full screen. Okay, here we go. Well, you know all my drama. Such exciting times. Yes, quite. Don't do voices though, cause then you'll die. Well, I mean, I'll do my best. If you want the voices, I can do the voices, but we'll see. I guess today's gonna be a test drive, more or less. But yeah, how many of you are familiar with the game? How many of you have actually played any of these games? You like my voices? Aw, thank you. That warms my heart, truly. I thought maybe they're starting to get a bit grating, considering I've been doing them so consistently throughout our Yakuza playthrough. I know only what it is. Okay. Myself, it's gonna be 99.9% blind playthrough because I have only played like the first case to see whether I'm going to, vibe with the series or not. And my god, am I going to vibe with the series. And that was like maybe a year ago, so I don't remember it like 1000%. But I obviously had to grab the trilogy once it went on sale a while ago because it was like €10 for 3 games. This is a trilogy, as you can tell. So yeah, hope everyone is going to enjoy whatever is going to happen here today. It's going to be a 2-hour stream, most likely. I don't know, I kind of want us to, end a case and then finish it. So maybe we'll do the tutorial and the first case, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's hop in without further ado, shall we? I know of this game and seeing some speedruns and memes. I wanted to bring wine for this, so I opened the fridge and it's red! Yuck! Well, if any consolation, I'm not a huge fan of red wine myself, so yeah, maybe grab something else to represent us all. And yeah, I think if I am not dumb and wrong, which is not always a fact, but most of the times it is, I think the original Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney was a 2005 game that was released primarily for Nintendo 3DS. It has been out on other platforms, obviously, but I think it was like its preliminary space of existence. And yeah, this is obviously a PC port. We're playing on PC and a 2019 version. So yeah, enjoy the nice big screen, I suppose. But yeah, let's do it then. New game. Play this game, the first one. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. No, the first victim. Damn it. Why me? can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Jingo? Someone like him. Oh no, it's Yakuza 1 Jingo. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. There it is, the lobby. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Also, let me know if the sound is okay, if visuals are okay, you know. I do run the tests, but sometimes the tests are different from the live version, so yeah. Let me know if anything needs fixing. Ahem. What was Mia saying? It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you need a defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe him my current job to him. He is one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Maybe music slightly loud? Oh, okay, escape. I hope it's not going to put the dialogue. Background music. Is this better? I hope it's better. Save. In case it forgets, backspace to back. Yes, wonderful. J to title screen, by the way. Amazing. Amazing port. Hello, Predator P1. Welcome to the stream. How are you holding up? It's a good day to watch some Combat Sandwich. Thank you, thank you. This is our first playthrough, so prepare for a wild ride. And yeah, have you played Ace Attorney? Or how familiar are you with it, if you haven't? As usual, no spoilies, please and thank you. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Could be a lower pip or two. Well, as you saw the menu, a pip would make it completely quiet. I'm afraid. Through the game, at least. Nick! Oh, hello, bots. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. So that's who that was pinned on? Our friend Butts. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. It starts with the most foul. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlikely sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Unfortunate. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a guy at heart. Good guy at heart. And a guy too, I would suppose. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Let's go! August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Told you I'll see you in court. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. It's me! The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial would decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant, huh? Is Larry? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait... uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember, check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? I'm pressing tab. Oh shit, it's our badge! Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Would you? Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31. 4:05 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles? I believe that would be her. Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Larry Butts, age 23, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Mia Fey, age 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney. Winston Payne, age 52, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Backspace? It's Cinder Block, obviously, I mean Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the case of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, strangled. Well, it's a good thing we remembered and we just checked, actually. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well done. First, question for the prosecutor. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check it in the court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to that prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. He's going to say something very unfortunate, isn't he? There he is, John, attorney. He looks like he belongs in the Fire Nation. The judge. Oh my goodness, the assets. It's me, Mario. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. There he is. Our friend Butts. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! We were Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyways? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth at the wrong directions. Should I? Wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. What are we thinking? Maybe it's a good idea to stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Sorry, I keep changing this guy's voice, but that's how shitty he is, right? Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Yup. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop him from answering? I guess we're stopping this idiot again, huh? Or do we? Well, he did go. Don't let this man speak ever. Well, we do need honest answers in the court of law, do we not? I watched enough cop shows. What does everyone else think? Natalia says stop him. Any other objections? And everybody remember to hydrate! I brought so much hydration stations today. Hope you are keeping hydrated as well. Let's stop him. Stop him! I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. That's... Oh, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecutor may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. Guys, do you think he saw it? Oh, look, he's so innocent. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Let's hear it. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Maybe because we asked him not to. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record: electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. in the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Well, I suppose, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in their witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point the contradictions in the testimony. Let's go! Cross-examination. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Oh, shit, we got health bar. Better be careful. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Was it 1 p.m.? The electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. Arrived at home from Paris 7:30, the day before murder. Time of death 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Objection! There we have it, the first one. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy note notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? We got him. Oh, that. Okay, so his voice is much squealier than I expected. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Have you really saw it? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. So he did go inside. Congratulations. You played yourself. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, Mr. Saw It. What have you saw? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Television, huh? Aren't we forgetting something? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness, and I shall. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time, yada yada yada, coming from the television. Excuse you? Mr. Saw It? Hold it right there! The prosecutor has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. Yeah, well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now! Mr. Saw It? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you... still a judge, sorry. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. So about the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I think I found a hole in that one too. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. The thinker, yes, it's rather heavy. Well, the time is still not aligning, does it now? Do we present it? I mean, the time is still not right, correct? What are we thinking? Do we present it? Do we present the statue this time? Let's try. Objection! Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't the clock, it was this statue! Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. It is a clock. Yeah, well, maybe you should fix your fucking statements? Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yeah? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known this weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands! Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock. I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Yeah! Excuse you? Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say! I sure hope the microphone is not peaking, by the way. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Well, I mean, if you sound the clock, I guess it will become pretty obvious. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Yeah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's the thing? What he's talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! Oh, well, I actually can. He's right, how am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close! We're still in it! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. I can still cross-examine! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There is nothing I can do about it now. Except I have the evidence, damn it! There you go! Mia is going to cover for her asses. Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Think, Mark, think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove it. Except you can. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and... think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Can everybody remember why exactly the clock was 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Natalia's onto something. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off! Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Well... Paris, of course.
Take that!
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard then, when you struck her dead in her apartment, was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. I did it! Ay! Damn! Someone called an ambulance. Order!
Wow.
Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woohoo! And with that, this court is adjourned. We did it! It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Lara went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she is this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks. I owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you out of the hook. Off the hook, even. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. The murder weapon. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gonna sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, if she took the bloody statue with her to Paris... Right?
Take that!
Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Who takes a standing clock to Paris? Well, apparently some people do. Even as if it's a fucking stone statuesque type of clock. Again, apparently. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes, maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. On you? Wouldn't that be titillating? Oh hey, a fat achievement. Also, the funny thing was, I think the first achievement you get from this is literally like pressing new game. Pretty fucking big achievement if you ask me. But yeah, do you guys think we will have time for another case tonight? This one is obviously longer than the tutorial one, but how are we feeling? Up for another one? A brand new episode that has been added? Do it. I like that. Okay, then. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. So your progress up to this point, yeah? Duh? We'll riot if you don't? Well then. I guess I don't have a choice. Bring, bring, says cellular, and then a beep.
Hello? This is Maya.
Hey Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is this What is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working?
That's lame. I had to take the clock workout. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m. to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner.
Something good.
Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Is it Smile Burger?
Oh, right. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not... I don't fucking know how to read that word, I'll be honest with you. Of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Nice hair, bruh. Red, white, blue. September 5, 9:08 p.m. Fanco Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine? Oh, examination time! Does it give us any kind of clue if something can actually be looked at, or... I smell blood. And that can be good. I have to check and see if Mia... the chief's okay. I gotta drag it. I like to have... Click and drag it. And then click to examine again. Okay, we gotta go check. Can I go? Move. Move! Office! That smell. Blood!
Sis!
Someone's there. Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? Oh no. The strange girl dropped out cold. Probably drooped a bit too. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. My cats ask what you want. Well, why don't your cat join us watching the stream, if it's so curious? I could feel it when I held her shoulders. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. I know why your cat is on attention, Natalia. But if it watches the stream, it would know why I yelled his name. Chief. Examine. Examine Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Again. Thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Those are pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper? It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Look. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Yeah, but can I keep looking? The blinds. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. Okay, what else? What else? Can I look at the lamp separately? Shards on the floor, yep. That we have examined already. What's this? The Chief's chair. Does it look like Chief's chair, Natalia? Simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Did you sit in it? Were you pretending to be Chief while she's not looking? It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Quite. The Mia still doesn't have a check mark on the thingy. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Yep, looks like she was hit. Slide? Aha! We can slide our way across the office. Planned nothing. The answering machine, one would assume. Let's look at this first. The Vaneco ledger book. Everything is written in Chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Ish, because my chair is the Chief's chair. Yep, makes sense. Right, I'd better call the police. No, not yet! That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! Oh, what was that? Someone screaming for it outside the window. Oh. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Shit, quickly! I must examine more shit before the police! Surprisingly, the Chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. Okay, weird phrasing, but okay. She picked up this ancient model. It's a garage sale for practically nothing. I mean, if this takes place in 2005, yeah, it's a bit out there, I guess. Anything else? The bookcase? All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Anything else? The bin? There's always something sus in the bin. Is the person still in the window? The large building, somebody from the hotel is ratting us out, I guess. This is the only ways we can go. Can I call the police myself again? The phone receiver is missing a few screws. Better not use it. Can I go back? Because it doesn't seem like there's anything else to examine, and I'm not seeing any screws laying around. Do you? Everything has been thoroughly examined. No clues here. Back. Boom. To the law offices. The girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Run on me. Yep. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Maya... Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Examine? Ah, we can actually look at the stuff now. Proper. The reception desk. I usually sit here. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Yeah. Facts. Happens to me all the time when I look at the shelves. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Oof. Harsh. This sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. Coat hanger. Look. Door to the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. Yeah, probably for the best. Talk? What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And Sis?
So she was already dead. And the chief? So you're the chief's
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
and you were here visiting? This late at night?
Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes. It was a clock. It was the thinker.
Okay, now we present? Do we flash the badge? Just because we can. Just to prove that we are a defense attorney. Look at this shit.
I'm sorry, I've never seen that before.
Dang it. Okay, what about this? About the thinker.
The thinker! That was... Oh, Sis!
Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Oops. This was lying next to the chief.
I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand.
Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Okay, moment of truth. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Shit, it's the fuzz! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Okay, what's the voice we're giving this guy? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. For a detective, no less! We received a report from the building across the way, see? We got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Mia, She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! This word, Maya here, mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here, the victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Obviously.
Killer's name?
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Well, my job here is done. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Knees weak, arms heavy, mom spaghetti, and all that. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning? She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Sorry, not a chance. What do you guys think? Should we take this one on? Though I guess without proper protocol, we technically can't. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oof. Dang, girl. Some shade? Thought you were praising me just now.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Examine the cop. This guard monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real proud, this guy. Smile for the camera. This chair is not as comfy as Chief's. Aw, they have same necklace. So sweet, y'all. I don't think I can move anywhere, can I? Should I? I don't think there's anything else I can present. Maybe I shouldn't push this on her too much. Not now, at least. Let's talk. Let's have ourselves a chat. Well, we're still on the topic. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, a clock shaped like the finger.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
I mean, yeah? So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Yay! Maya's memo, a conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So, about the spirit mediums. So, you're an acolyte, medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into the stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Maybe that's why the necklace, I guess? Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be way too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I could call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
I mean, if you asked... Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Excuse me? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better fucking hurry. Right, I'll be back. Haven't we talked about the day of the crime? Well, why is that not a check mark? Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is thinking about it. I've kind of forgot. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. Morning, I got a call from my sister.
Yep. She wanted me to hold on to the evidence. Yep, practically qualifies as a serial murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was around 9 p.m. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What else? What else can we do here? I don't think I can show her anything right now. So... back. Present. Sorry to bother you, but... Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely not. Do you trust me?
I think I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
Sorry, I've never seen that before, damn it! I'm going to flash my badge every moment I get a chance to, okay? My pride's on the line. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
What's this?
Better not ask her about that now. Anything else to say about the memo? I wanted to ask you about the cell phone.
The detective took it from me when he brought me in.
Yep, there he is. So, Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it back next time I see him. Oh, okay, I guess we are done. Move. Straight to the law office, I guess. There it is. September 6th, Grasberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Fortunate. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention to run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine! How does Phoenix feel about this piece of art? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Especially when you have a stuffed nose. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look that like they've ever been read. Oof. I can tell this guy is not an intellectual unlike me. No clues here. I'm trying to... A solid mahogany desk. The carpet has to match the drapes, right? The wood's been polished to a deep luster. No comments on the chair. No comments on the actual rug. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Plant experts, confirm or deny. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. With that exact lighter, too, I would guess. Okay, I think that might be it. Move! Back to the offices, I guess. September 6th. Fay & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Buds guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ha! Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Buds guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you are... Detective Gunshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Okay, everyone! What was his name again? Help me remember. Okay, Natalia devalues the plant. Insult him. Get it wrong. Unfortunately, one. Yes, but should we say the correct one? Private Dick Gumshoe. I mean, we know what his name is, but should we say his name correctly? Natalia says, get it wrong. Detective Suede Shoes, obviously. Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me! Don't step on my blue suede shoes! Wait, that's a song, pal! My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal! Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. That's exactly what I'm going to call you. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir! Be right there! What a dick. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quickly. Phew, he thinks I'm Mai's lawyer. Talk? Mia. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the reports, but that's all. Hell yeah. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Still can read, by the way. About Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Shut. Edgeworth! I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Do we know him? I mean, I know him, but do you? Dear audience? Do you know Prosecutor Edgeworth?
No.
Nay? Of course not! In that case, never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cool, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Well, you know I got. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Fuck you. Oh god, I should tell my niece to play this game. Her studying to be a persecutor and all that. Yes. I'm sure this game will actually teach her more than her studies. I'm confident in that. Should we show him anything else? Can I have the phone, by the way? I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Cute phone. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal! Tricky lawyer! He's onto me. Tell him straight or tell him not so straight. Are we straight as an arrow? Aw, her professors are so mean. Are they mean like Dick over here? Or worse? Straight as an arrow? Or not so straight? Sorry, I'm doing more hydrations. And you guys do hydration, posture, food check, meds check, all of that stuff, do it. Not sure, but my professors were mean. Salty old bastards. Well, yeah, that's about right. Straight? Straight it is? If I tell him what I wanted, there's no way he'll give it to me. Apparently that was a bad idea. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Yeah. Also conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Can I do it in front of him? I guess I have asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. No, I won't! Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. I'm totally going to talk to her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Once again, great names. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Haha! You're trying your lawyer tricks on me now. She is not to go inside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Fuck it. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Oh, I can't show it to him. Rub it in his face. Hello, Mr. Phoenix Wright. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope your trials are going well. How are the defendants holding up? April, I wrote you a song. November! Anything else we can examine? Natalia? examine this plant with me, please. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Well, could you? Cordyline stricta, pal! What was that? Was that correct? Oh shit, it's real John Attorney! Kapow! That's how they're holding up? Nice. Wouldn't expect anything less. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. How about this? An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. I'm sure it'll make us cry now, especially, you know, considering. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. The chair? The chair is back where it's supposed to be. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. I was looking at the chair, mind you. The comfiest chair there is, as we've learned earlier. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these unlike the other lawyer, am I right? I think that's all. And back. Move. Back to detention center, or perhaps the hotel. I know we were told not to influence anyone, but how can we not? I simply can't help myself. Will your assessment hold up in court? Absolutely. I shall use my Plantpedia as evidence. We shall see about that. September 6th. Gateway Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth ride, real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Note to self, thank Detective Gonshu for making my job harder.
Gee, this all looks, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part for the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Examine. Not cross, but it's a start. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. These are called roses, obviously. Genius. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Examine! You can't stop me now! A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Well, other than the screwdriver, I suppose. which I'm going to cry for, again. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Objection! Here's my Laura's badge! Put away those. Greater cat ladies than you have... cat ladies that you have tried. There, got there in the end. That being said...
Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
Point taken. But I'm going to show her everything anyways.
Excuse me, but I'm the witness, the police witness. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think she's interested. Back. Talk.
Okay, Miss Witness.
What have we witnessed that night, Uwu? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of that incident.
Oh, observe. Incident. You sound like a lawyer in the movies.
Yeah, you refuse to look at my badge.
Like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. This is going well. Bye, I guess. We think we examined everything here, didn't we? Back to detention center, I suppose? Let's schmoove.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. If he's back, that is. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know, so she could still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. But 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountains.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, and all by herself, up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture... the man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course.
But...
the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was her name. My sister told me.
White? Okay, in that case, we're going to show her the phone, at the very least. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Of course! Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's all we can do with that for now.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Okay, not interested then. Oh, let's go back and see if that other guy is back, I suppose. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out, still. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ha ha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You come to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Didn't you say you had all the time in the world to talk to me? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What did you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Mia! Objection! Hold it! How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. I learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. About that painting. That's quite a painting. Ha ha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not... I'm not buying. Jeez. Shaking up the screen. Yeah, I hope that's not making anyone feel sick or anything. Excuse me? I'm very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Nobody likes my badge. Jerk. Maybe I should hit him with this. I'm very sorry. I was trying to use it as a weapon, though. Pretty sure we've examined, like, every single thing that we could in this room, so I guess we just... gotta go back and break the news. Nothing new to talk about? No, then we move. And it's almost 4 p.m. I'm afraid our girl is running out of time. Hiya.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
Well... What do I tell her? Well, see... Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. Sorry, still Phoenix. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Yep, playing it straight.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m., time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? We're taking this case. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. Don't lie to Toltop. I wasn't intending to. But what reasoning should we give Toltop? That is also obviously not blind. She could see through our lies with her eyes that work. One it is. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Aw, baby Phoenix! Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get out of here. Yep, good read me.
Right, thank you.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Anything else to talk about? Nothing new? No? In that case, I guess we're going to try and move back. Shall we? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, are you? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Sir? Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it make it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White, Blue Corp, phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine! Tray for the drawers. There is a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There is a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram! I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! To be continued. Yay! So guys, would you like us to see this case to the end, or should we stop here for now? It is getting a little late. Yeah, like her underwear, any drawer of mine, I'd get defensive over, TBH. Yes, but do you keep any typewriters in there too? Or wiretaps or whatever? My brain is frying a little, sorry. What? Huh? Yesh is okay with either? No, I got a rat skull too? I'm a bit confused about your first message, though. Are you suggesting that we keep going? Is that it? Did I decipher the message correctly? Let's go! Okay. Let's keep going then. September 7th, 10th a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. There's Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Boy, what voice do I give this guy? I bet some of you actually recognize him by now. Visually, at least. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. Sorry, guys, give me a second. I'm collecting my hair into a little ponytail. It's getting a bit warm in here. The tensions are getting me going. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dig Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. There it is. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body. Sir, it's a clock, actually, pay attention. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. Mr. Judge, do you not remember the case we just had? They're still calling it a statue, there you go! The murder scene, the Fay & Co. law offices. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir! I had heard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony, let's go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There, got it. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Says the judge. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Interesting. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It were lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Is something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination! Let's go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Press!
Hold it!
Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who! The call was from a customer at the Great Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure I did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her flunky-keeping clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. No! Press every single sentence. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Press? Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold it!
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it. Correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say that. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Huh? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. A do-over, huh? After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. Can't press anymore, by the way. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name! Clearly. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence! Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes.
Hold it!
And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. Now I'm getting to the good part. I get a bad feeling about this. Thank goodness it didn't cost us any health this time. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Do we press this?
Hold it!
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The ring hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try! I guess it wasn't too hard to see that I was getting... to see what I was getting at here. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Do we press the last bit, I wonder?
Hold it!
Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? And not a video game. I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially a name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Stop right there! The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said! That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be contradiction in there somewhere. Well, it's not this. We haven't pressed this? Have we pressed this?
Hold it!
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Then who did write it? Smarty pants? Who? The killer? Miss May? I did! Well, definitely not Miss May. She was across the fucking road. The killer? the killer! Anyone can see that! Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please! She was framed!
Objection!
Hold on! If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Yeah. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do we have to present the floor plans at some point, I wonder? But also, she was bonked with the statue, so... I'm presenting. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Yeah. What are we not seeing here? I feel like this might be it. I don't think we bring this in just yet. Back. Natalia suggests he looked at paper before arresting her. Are we not past that yet? I don't think we can. Not in this part. So, sorry. Not it. Well, this is, yeah. Yeah, so the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Now we gotta be careful because we actually do take damage. Do we show this now? It might be this. I'm waiting a second. 2 even. Potentially 3. There it is. There's the plans, if anything. The note is upside down? Huh? I mean, you can flip the note whichever way you want. Let's try this, I don't know. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see anything for it. Ah, really? Objection overruled. Take more damage. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. Nope, no it doesn't. Oops. Mr. Wright is taking a lot of damage. Like literally, what else are we missing? Lab test results? No, surely not.
Hold it!
Surely not. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, here they take them, little bits of the blood, goblins, herbogoblin, bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with the testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? What a victim. Wrote the killer's name. What does the autopsy say? What does the autopsy say? I don't think we can check what the autopsy says. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Is what it says. Back. Instance she couldn't write? Oh. Clearly in blood. Not just the victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. There we go. Good job.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify from me. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? That isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. What? No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder? The day after the murder? I forget. Yes, everyone is suddenly remembering things. It was the next day. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Wait for it. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's the sham. I'm a sham. I'm such a mess. Well? Who's a sham? You're a sham. Obviously. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Dying from a blow by a blunt object may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. May. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call in next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Guys, are you ready? Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Here we go! Witness, your name, please.
April, May. At your service. Wink.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
John? Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please just testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go. We got like half health bar left after that terrible blunder with the detective suede shoes.
It was like 9 a.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know.
Hold up. Gotta get our times right, hopefully. No times? No times. Okay.
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defender's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Excuse me? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Well, the part where a person fled and had to be chased, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure about that one, I'll be honest with y'all.
It was like 9 a.m. at night. Look at the window, you know. A woman with long hair was attacked. The one attacking her was Mousy Girl. Dodged one side and ran away. The girl, she caught up to her and then she hit her.
Is this the good time?
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It doesn't? Really? It doesn't? Fuck. But
she got up to her and hit her.
I guess we just gotta press her in that case.
Hold it!
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily?
I sort of, you know... I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of the night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next?
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The ones attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defender's chair.
Hold it!
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Yep, he's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing! You're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
No.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. But this, I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, my Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm not expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far more normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Testimony again, if you will. Damn, I almost had her. Apparently we didn't get him. Not yet.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yeah, about you knowing that it was a clock, though. Got anything to say about that?
Hold it!
A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
That clock, kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think.
Do we know? bring this up now? We don't have all that much health left. I think one more fuck up and we're dead. How did you know it was a clock? Present? Present? Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called us a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh.
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Fuck no, I won't. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And, as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my questions. How did you know it was the clock?
What? That's... 'cause I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co. Also, reminder, the clock is empty. If you remember from the very beginning, there's no, there's nothing in there other than the papers.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Oh. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. I mean, both of these, actually. I wasn't the same. How could she hear it from across the street? One, in the evening, both of the windows obviously closed. Well, she did have a wiretap, so we know that she could potentially have heard that if it could have made a sound, but it couldn't. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead, it's empty! That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now! Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat!
Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on there for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Except we know when it was removed and we have proof. That's true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Clockwork? Sorry? Haha, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that the clock was removed is... the phone call, I would assume.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone, see? Everybody thinks so.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gunshoe overlooked it? Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Ow, that was a bit loud, sorry. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Wrong again. Does the defense have any objections? I've got 2 points of health, and I'm going to destroy you. What the... The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Because I have the only second copy that is made by Larry Butts. My friend. My best friend. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in the police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores!
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses not on sale today? Damn!
Oh?
Claws come out.
What's it to you, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, 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 silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinions on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Well, let's see. Take a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Here's proof. Present.
Take that!
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me? You lawyer! It's not fair! All of you ganging up on me like that! No, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping relevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, did you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not that first man who thought that, and of course, I can, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way!
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assume you. Assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I saw I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue examining Miss May. What are you thinking? Sorry, I need like a bucket of liquid after that. Should we continue examining her? Get the boy? I suppose we can ask him whether she was actually looking at the window or if she was conversing with the boy, because obviously she's full of shit. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. Sorry. May Fey. Potato. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well, do we accept? Still? We definitely don't give up. Hell no. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except those 2 health points. Except for everything. Yeah, that's about it. Understood. I accept your condition. Huh. Ooh, you fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Thanks for bringing us tea and biscuits. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very well, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. 8. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Yes, very interesting. I received the call at 8. Iced coffee to be brought at 9, on the dot. Brought it on precisely the time. I believe the iced coffee, our guest Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. It's pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest herself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time, I'll press him until he spills the beans. Or his tea. About the time, maybe?
Hold it!
9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, so... 9. The time of the murder! It's no good. There's nothing there! Is that it? Tisk tisk, finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for too long. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay, this is really it. Now, This is my last chance. What do you ask him about? What do you ask him about? This is it. Is it room service? Do you wager? Not sure if bed making was involved. Maybe room service? Natalia? Thoughts? This is it. Has to be room service, right? Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. Exactly 9 p.m. Delivered. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. For 2, you say. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object! That was... objectionable! Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was a good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? We're getting them. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May? The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was taping the victim's phone. Yes, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. It's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like to... I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the squad. Duh! Upstart. Amateur! These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Did we win? September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby, number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
What?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see. But I got a great...
But I got a great lead at today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you!
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony, the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and go do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. And this time, I think we're actually going to call it. Cause oof, it went on a bit longer than we expected, didn't it? Can we like exit? I wonder? September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Options. Save load. Can I leave? Title screen? Yes. And then we can continue. Okay, everybody. How was that? Everybody had a good time? Everybody enjoyed some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? Everybody enjoyed yelling objection and take that and hold it and all that? I hate you, I'm installing it now. And it seems like Yesh enjoyed it as well. I'm glad everybody had fun with it. But yeah, this is fun. I love it. Like I said, definitely up my alley, and I wanted to experience it for the first time with you guys as well. Not a short game, by the way. So it's going to take us a while to get through this. While we are making our way through Yakuza 3, this is going to remain on a Tuesday slot, but once we are done, because we are just about halfway through Yakuza 3, this is going to have 2 slots. Probably the midweek ones. So we'll hopefully, expedite the process somewhat. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. It's getting late. Again, didn't expect this to take as long as it did. A pretty long case, and we're not even done yet. So hopefully we'll be able to wrap this one next Tuesday. Other than that, hopefully, if I am not completely devout of my voice, tomorrow we are going to do some sub-stories in well, would you believe it? Yakuza 3. So, hope everyone is excited for more of that. Take care of yourselves. Hope you have a lovely Thursday. And I'll hope to see you when we stream again. Soon. Take care of yourselves. And, see you tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, bye!